devotees from UK, especially Raghupati Prabhu, for arranging this meeting. I think it's one of the first times that many devotees, God siblings of Guru Maharaj are joining.
Ravan.
I told devotees from
You can send him.
Mauritius, from UAE, and also, of course, UK
we got
and
made.
United States.
We got the heads. I'm going to put them all on.
Hare Krishna all. Can you please mute yourself?
It's a-
Otherwise,
You can
because Maharaj is
Dhoti,
speaking.
yeah.
mute them if you have.
Maharaj, can you please unmute yourself? I muted everyone.
There you go.
Thank you.
So
Hare Krishna.
everyone is muted now. You can speak later on if you wish to. But for now, let me be the speaker. I just returned. Just give you a little bit of update. I returned from Pune. I was there for 3-4 days, and just even 10 days ago, I was there also. But this time, one of the temples that Guru Maharaj used to manage, it's in Uttamnagar. We had an installation of Radha Krishna deities. It's like a congregation temple, not that big, but very vibrant. And they named the deities Sri Radha Gopinath. Many devotees came for that meeting, and it was very, very successful. That many are very excited to do service. Guru Maharaj zone, Pune, they have few temples there, but I was in NVCC and ISKCON camp, and also Uttamnagar. I've heard there's about 6 temples there, 6 centers or something. Okay, so we'll start now. First of all, I just want to chant a little bit, if it's all right, Jai Radha Madhava song.
Yes, Maharaj.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana, Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari, Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana, Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana, Yamuna Tira Chari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Bhalava Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Bhalava Girivaradhari Yasodanandana Braja Janaram Jana Yasodanandana Braja Janaram Jana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Ki Radhe Jai Radha Madala Mohan Radha Madala Mohan Ki Radhe Jai Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Ki Radhe Jai Radha Gopinata Radha Gopinata Ki Radhe Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Shri Radhe Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Gaura Nitai Gaura Nitai Gaura Nitai Jaya Gaura Nitai Jai Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, Jaya Guru Maharaj, Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Go, Haribo. Numa Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale Shrimati Gopal Krishna Goswami Tramini Prabhupada Sahityam Yapakasha Vitiracha Vachanangirvan Sadhu Bhagat Pate Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschacha Deshatarine Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chaksurun Militam Hena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shiguru Sijuta Padakamalam Shiguru Vaishnavamsya Serupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sarvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Premamanjari Mataji, your hand is raised. You
Hare
want to say
Krishna.
something?
Sorry about that. That's accidental. Hare Krishna Maharaj. I'll lower it.
Hare Krishna. I don't know why anyway, you can hear me clearly, right?
Yes,
All
Maharaj.
right.
You're audible. Yes.
Okay. Just I don't know why it is not clear for me to hear. Nevertheless, once again, would like to thank the devotees, the God siblings, for attending this meeting. Many devotees from UK, North America, Mauritius, UAE, and also here in India. I did not post for the disciples here in India because I'm sure they're more busy than you are. Mm. I was asked to give the discussion here about how is it that the taking vow is important and how to maintain them in Krishna consciousness. Why is it that the vow matters a lot? It's what you call vrata, or they also, before they start doing or embarking a very important, let's say, project or venture or a big decision, they will take what you call sankalpa. Sankalpa. It's like now Kartik time. It's happening. Another what 2-3 days more, and so devotees all over the world, especially the followers of our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, he emphasized this Kartik. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, many scriptures says that this is one of the most important limbs in bhakti, limbs or angas. That means if one sincerely follow Kartik Mas or the month of Damodar, then one can benefit immensely. And this is like for one month in a year. This is the most important, if not, it is one of the most important months in the year, except also there is another month which the devotees now they are also observing. We're observing next year. It's a leap month. It's called Purushotam month. However, we're used to do this now since I joined 41 years ago. We're doing this month of Damodar, whereby we celebrate it as the month of Shrimati Radharani, Urja Brat, Urjeswari. That's another name for Urjeswari, yes. another name for Srimati Radharani. This month is very dear to Srimati Radharani because if one performs certain vows or certain tapasya to please Lord Krishna, Srimati Radharani is also pleased. So in bhakti, in the process of executing devotional service, we use our senses, our mind, our intelligence, our words, our actions, everything for pleasing Lord Krishna. This Sankalpa, especially in the month of Kartik, we want to dedicate this to please Krishna. Whatever is favorable for Lord Krishna, that we should do, and whatever is unfavorable, we should avoid. And as Prabhupada says, in the month of Kartik, there's like a special sale of mercy. Our Guru Maharaj says also, Kartik means mercy flow. It's a flow of mercy. It's like, you know, in the market, wherever you go, the whole year, there is like sale, 10% off, 20% off, sometimes 50% off. But then there's a small caption on the bottom that, you know, only some items. But in Kartik, it's like almost 100% off. That means it's free, almost free, provided that one has to be simple, one has to be consistent, and one should not have any self-agenda. This is very important. Simple in a sense that actually this month of Kartik is like everything that we do daily has to be increased. It's like, you know, we chant 16 rounds minimum. So similarly, we have, in order for us, the main purpose is to increase our love for Lord Krishna. We're doing this. We try to increase our love also towards our spiritual master. Is go side by side, as we were reading the other day in Vrindavan, one of the morning meditation, is that the Guru and Krishna, they're like two parallel lines in a railroad track. So to go back home, back to Godhead, side by side, we have to follow the instructions from Lord Krishna and the spiritual master. So there are different levels of one's taking vows. This is the most important, is that to not to reveal your vow, because sometimes one will say, yes, this is what I'm going to do. Because your austerity should be personal, is only between you and Krishna. Like if you do, let's say, Govardhan Parikrama, you don't have to announce to the whole world that you did Govardhan Parikrama, something like that. Or you do some special things in the month of Kartik, things that you, let's say, you like sweets, just for example, that maybe that you can give up not eating not eating mithai or sweets in the month of. This is not a self like punishment, but this is like an offering. Whatever you will do, this is like an offering to Lord Krishna. And in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna praises this being determined, dridha brata. Yes, having a firm vow, especially to constantly glorify Lord Krishna, says in the Bhagavad Gita. So by doing this, we purify ourselves. and even a little bit of service in the month of Kartik, which we will describe later on. The benefit is so immense that it will wipe away to the root the sinful reactions that we committed many lifetimes, many lifetimes. So Rupa Goswami says that in order to be successful, there are 6 principles in the Nectar of Instruction. Utsaha Nischaya Darya Tattat Karma Pravartana. Sangachaga at Satobrite. So Nischaya means determination. It is there. We should be steady in our engagement, pravartana, so that we'll become successful in bhakti. This is the 3rd verse of the Nectar of Instruction. And Krishna also tells in the Bhagavad Gita, the text 41, Bhyam Visayatmika Buddhi Ekaha Kurunandana. And when Prabhupada read the purport of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, with having this, one should have this firm determination, then this actually gave inspiration to Srila Prabhupada to fulfill that instruction of his Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, to go to the West. Yes. So we have to do what we are already doing, but again, it should be increasing. So yes, especially in the month of Damodar, like waking up early in the morning, everybody's doing that. I hope so. I'm sure you all get up early in the morning, taking bath. Yeah, it says that if one takes bath, especially in any body of water, and that is considered as very taking, just like taking bath in a holy place. It is recommended, especially in our line Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition in Hari Bhakti Vilas, written by Srila Gopal Bhatt Goswami, and given the tika or explanation more of Srila Sanatana Goswami from the Padma Purana. They all mention how one should be strictly following this month of Kartik. It's like, yes, especially the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra or recitation of the Srimad Bhagavatam. We should set a certain quota. Let's say we chant minimum 16 rounds. Maybe we can add 4 more rounds or 8 more rounds or double 16 more rounds, like 32 rounds. Or especially reading the scriptures, very important, like Srimad Bhagavatam or Nectar of Devotion. We can set a quota, let's say half an hour or even 15 minutes if you don't have much time, or half an hour. So there are like degrees of taking vows, but we should try to maintain it for the rest of the whole month of Kartik. And Prabhupada says, ultimately, this month of Kartik is especially for those who are new practitioners, so that it will inspire them to continue on even after the month of Kartik, to continue the practice of bhakti. Yeah. I know many devotees, they do programs, home programs. They go to different members, congregation members, and they will do Damodar. They will recite Damodarastakam. Yes, this is another one. Offering a lamp in the month of Kartik is most auspicious. In Vrindavan, some devotees, they do with the Ghee week, or with that thread, a rope, small thread, and it's soaked in, what's that, sesame seed oil? Yes. But others, what they will do, they will offer tulsi stick with cotton on the tip, and then they will dip them also in ghee. It says that if you offer lamp using tulsi stick with cotton in the end, on the end, then the result of that is like 1,000 lamps you are offering. So you can do that as well, especially offer them to the Damodar form. Damodara. Damodara. That means rope, bind, being bound. Lord Krishna is bound by the rope of Mother Yasoda. The symbolizing, or the symbol of this is that who can bind Lord Krishna? Even though Lord Krishna has this black thread around his waist. In India, it is the custom that the children, they're putting this black thread around the waist. They will have some mantras infused in that thread for the baby's protection. Usually the babies, they have them. Yes, Lord Krishna also is having this, but then Mother Yasoda, in order to teach Lord Krishna a lesson, so that he will grow up not to be very naughty, when he broke the pots of yogurt. Mother Yasoda, she doesn't want Krishna to continue to be like this because it is not good for him. So she wanted to tie Lord Krishna with the rope and bind him in a wooden grinding mortar. So if you go to Gokul, it says that the wooden grinding mortar is still there. Now they enclose it before we can touch the wooden grinding mortar. It is very heavy. Actually, it's made of stone, but because there's a wood inside where you can have this wooden rod to mash or to use for making some spices and so on. So now they enclose that now. They symbolize that it is always 2 fingers too short. Two fingers too short. That one finger is the endeavor of the jiva, and the other finger is the kripa, Krishna kripa, the mercy of Lord Krishna, that he can only be bound by the love of his devotee. And as we were reading the other day, it doesn't matter how much you study the Vedas, it doesn't matter how much austerity you perform, it doesn't matter how you be able to do your duty properly. Krishna is not easily available. Krishna will only give himself according to his own sweet will. Yes. So, yes, Ekadasis, especially in the month of Kartik, very, very powerful. If you can stay all night long, all night vigil, yes, that is very good as well. Well, all night long, being not that you're doing anything else, but you should be engaged in hearing and chanting. More of increasing again the Shravanam Kirtanam. Fasting. There are 2 Ekadasis in month of Kartik. I remember we took the vow of sannyas 2013. That's the, I believe this is a disappearance day also of Gorkeshwar Das Babaji Maharaj, that last Ekadasi. And I remember Guru Maharaj, he will also observe the last 5 days of Kartik Bhishma Panchaka Vrat. Very difficult to do, but he will do it. No grains, no beans, no lentils, like more of an ekadasi. Only roots and fruits. He will do it. I've seen and observed Guru Maharaj, he did that many times in Vrindavan. Month of Kartik, we're very fortunate in Vrindavan because when Guru Maharaj was still around, he would spend most of the days or the whole month in Vrindavan. He always say, oh, yes, especially we observe many festivals in Vrindavan during Kartik, like Diwali. That's the day when the Damodarastakam or Damodar Lila happened 5,000 years ago, Diwali. Then it'll be followed in a few days by Prabhupada's or Govardhan Puja also. Yes, and then Prabhupada's disappearance day, then Gopastami. So yes, we should see it in such a way that we have to be fixed. There is a small formula here, very, very appropriate. It's called smart bhakti. Make them smart bhakti, our vows. S for specific, M for measurable. Yes, have a specific vow, but it should be measurable. It should be according to our means. We should not take a vow that is so extreme that is very difficult to maintain. We should take a vow, let's say, something which is reasonable. It should be measurable. S for specific, M for measurable, R for realistic. Should be realistic, achievable, measurable or achievable, realistic, and it is yes, the whole month. The whole month. You can take a vow also for, like, say, 15 days, or others are Guru Maharaj, he would do for 5 days in Bhishma Panchaka, but the whole month he will also observe certain vow. Yes, smart, time bound, time bound, time bound. Ultimately, yes, this is one of a good vow to do, not to criticize or blaspheme any devotee, not to do any prajalpa. Or some devotees, they will take a vow of no social media for the whole month. Now that is very difficult to do, isn't it? Especially if one is used to scrolling the cell phone very often. No Facebook. Well, WhatsApp we have to do. We have to in order to communicate. But others, no Instagram, no nothing like this that will distract us from having our vow to be not able to follow. So yes, it says here, yes, also this is one good vow, that if you are having some difficulty with some devotees, you can take a vow that I want to make it up with him or with her. Like if there is any misunderstanding with some devotees, then I would like to reconcile. I want to make sure that I will have good relationship with everyone. That's another good vow. One can have also a simple diet. That means no, not much masala, not much spicy. It says that also if there is a certain, I don't have the list with me now, certain food that if one avoids, then there's a good result. It's like if you don't eat chili or achar, then your voice will be like a Gandharva. You'll be like having a very sweet voice. Association is very important also. Choose the right association during the month of Kartik. And one may take a vow also, especially the Grihastas. Of course, this is one of the instructions of our Guru Maharaj to come to the temple at least once a week and do some service for the lordships. So one can take a vow, maybe I can go twice a week, if it is feasible, if it's possible. Try to finish one's rounds before breakfast or even before lunch, or else I will fast the whole day. Oh, that's very difficult. So yes, we should do this as much as possible, because it will increase ultimately our love towards our spiritual master and Srila Prabhupada and the Parampara. Yes, rise early in the morning. That means sleep before 10 o'clock. For others, that'll be very difficult because they're used to sleeping late. But if you can sleep early, rise early, and do your sadhana very, very strictly, then one can very, very be happy, be blissful. And because again, we're doing this every day, we just need to increase of what we're doing already. And for the others, the newcomers, they may chant like 4 rounds, if they're only chanting 1 round, or 8 rounds, or even 16 rounds. Extra Sravana and Kirtanam. One can take a vow also that after sunset, no more digital technology. That is a good one also. No more screens after I offer the evening lamp. Oh yes, you can offer either in the morning the lamp or in the evening. There's no hard and fast rule here. If you're not able to do it at night because of some other duties, then you can do it in the morning hours as well. One can take a vow also, family-wise, collectively, and one can sit down together and read from Srimad Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, and also chant the Damodarastakam prayers, and everyone offers lamp towards Damodar, Yasoda Damodar. That you can do that as well. So it is good also to memorize these Damodarastakam prayers and chant with feelings, with love. I've read one of the Tika of Srila Sanatan Goswami into this, that it is not only during the month of Damodar that we meditate on Lord Damodar, the pastimes of Damodar. We should also meditate on this 365 days in the year. This is very, very important. One can also take a vow of distributing books. This is very dear to our Guru Maharaj, to preach. Always carry books with you, and if you can approach a person, even one person in the whole, in one day, that will be considered as a success as well. If you can introduce Krishna, and also you can invite a newcomer to come to the mandir, even at least one in the whole week, that is also considered to be very, very nice. Offer our daily results to our Guru Maharaj. one can do that. It's like whatever you wanted to offer to Lord Krishna, we can also do that to our Guru Maharaj. Speak it aloud, and you can have it says here, a one sentence sankalpa. Oh, Sri Guru, kindly accept today's lamp, japa, and service. It's like an offering. This is very, very important as well. So let me see again here. What more can I? Oh, yes. Let me see. Kartik, according to Srila Prabhupada, is a very nice. I somehow or other I gathered this information. Let me see. Again, we mentioned Kartik, according to Srila Prabhupada, is dedicated to Shrimati Radharani Ujra Brat, internal potency. And again, oh yes, we're doing this again every day. Tulsi, this is very good to do Tulsi Puja, to circumambulate to Tulsi Devi. Prabhupada gave that story that there was a mouse, and somehow there is a ghee wick that's being burned in front of the deity, but it's almost going to die, the fire. But somehow, because it smells good, so the mouse put his nose to the ghee wick, to the ghee lamp, and that ignited again the ghee lamp to continuously have fire. And somehow or other, because the mouse, what do you call the wicks, or that coming out from the mouse, the whisk, because it caught on fire, then the mouse became a little bit in fear. So he started to circumambulate the deity, and that circumambulating the deity, the mouse died. You know what happened? And this happened in Kartik time. You know what happened to the mouse? The mouse went back home, back to Godhead. So how much more for those of us who are trying to do this daily, and especially in the month of Kartik, we should do it earnestly, sincerely, with love and devotion. Again here. Oh yeah, it is good also in the month of Kartik to do charity, dana, especially to help feed the Vaishnavas, or to the cows, charity to the cows. There's no higher charity than giving to the cows, for cows protection, or for maintaining the cows. Yes. Or to the Vaishnavas, those who are engaged in propagating Krishna consciousness. One should also glorify the Supreme Lord by singing bhajans, and in front of your deities, especially. You have, I know when I travel, many of our God sisters and God brothers, they have a very, very nice altar. So especially you can have a lamp that is also being lit up the whole time, but be very careful though. Yes, daily Damodarastakam prayers and offering of lamp increase our japa, be very strict in our personal dealings. And some of you are fortunate, you can come to Vrindavan and go to different lila stalis and join the Brajamandal Parikrama. Or if you cannot do that every day, also we're offering this program where Dinabandhu Prabhu and sometimes I also go along with him. Or we go to different holy places in Vrindavan to hear more about the glories and pastimes of the Supreme Lord. So I know some devotees are coming, so very good. Oh yes, this is Guru Maharaj. He says, Kartik is mercy flood. It is the month to upgrade vows, repair relationships, and expand our preaching. This is from Guru Maharaj. This is his mood. We can go house to house again, tell about Damodar Leela, offer lamp while singing Damodarastakam, and have simple prasad and invite everyone, neighbors, and so on to chant and read. And he consistently telling us to have our japa be of good quality. Quality japa. Quantity should be there, but more is that we should have good quality japa. Read Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam every day. Again, I'm just repeating this again and again. Worship the deities at the temple. Go for Vaishnava Sangha. And also, if you have any relatives, you can invite them and introduce them to Krishna consciousness. Hi, Bo. Someone's knocking at the door. So, yes, I think someone also wanted to see me. Otherwise, Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj, mostly they emphasize both the purity, that it should not be just a ritual, mechanical. It should be done with love and devotion. Everything that we take the vow or whatever we're planning to do in the month of Kartik, but not just only in the month of Kartik, the whole year, 365 days in the year. I think I'm gonna stop here now. Otherwise, I can tell more about the glories of Damodar month.
Maharaj, a few
But
minutes if you
others, I
can. Yeah.
think they have some other programs, especially those devotees who are not from North America, but others like UAE and some devotees, because they have their weekly Sangha also. And today is Saturday, is a preaching day, right? Do you have any questions or comments?
Garud Hari Prabhu.
How come I'm not hearing properly? Hold just 1 second. Hold on. I'm not hearing properly. I don't know why. Okay. Is there any question or comment?
Garud Hari Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Can you speak louder? I don't know what happened to my.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Yes.
Is it-
Wait. Maybe I can do this. Hold on. Okay. Say something.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you.
Yes. No.
Thank you, Maharaj, for you united for us. Guru Maharaj service. So we try to engage service Krishna and Prabhupada. Maharaj, now this Damodar month is special because you coming every 2 weeks or sometime coming 3 weeks. So why not arrange special speaker? Maybe India too, or our God sibling who have a North America group who's senior, they can speak about Damodar month this 1 month. Like Nitya Kishore Prabhu have a nice speaker also. Our group have, right here, North America. Which week giving class this week, we do reading. So maybe arranging this whole month, maybe only Damodar month to discuss. Maybe some do arrange somebody India too. Otherwise, maybe
That's
our
good. That's a good suggestion. Good
another
suggestion, I
question,
think.
Maharaj. You been Pune, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe one time you go to Bihar. This is all internet everywhere. Guru Maharaj name there also. This is, should be somehow need to stop. People reading call us. So.
What's that again?
Bihar, the some
Patna.
problem.
Yeah, well, I
The
don't
news everywhere. People call and they're asking what is going on here. These things. If you a little bit involved. This is just humble request. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
well, if they ask me, then I can. If they don't ask, better don't put my nose into it.
Okay. Sorry. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, no problem. We have some of our God brothers and was taking care of that. Any other questions or points?
Maharaj, Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Haribo.
Her was Benwadri here.
Oh, Benu Madhuri Mataji. Hare
Yes, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. And there is a special Gopi Geet for Radharani in Kartik.
Gopi Git singing?
Yeah. So that is, now it is done every day after 7 o'clock Aarti and the Damodar Ashtakam.
Yeah.
And that also is very powerful and very sort of, because she Radharani is the presiding deity of this month. And to please Radharani, so that's something additional if we can do that prayer at home also.
Yeah, that is fine, but that is a very highly elevated song by the gopis, and Prabhupada did not introduce that.
I see.
It should be an individual, but collective. Like individually you can do it, but in Vrindavan somehow they started it, and it's a different mood.
Yeah, in most temples they do. In Ghaziabad they do. In Delhi temple also they do. Sometimes.
Yeah, because we started doing it.
Yeah.
But I rarely go. I'm sorry. That is, I rarely go to that group singing.
Yeah.
Individually, I guess it's okay, but then if we cannot control our senses and then we sing such a highly elevated songs, that is my understanding in that way.
Right.
There is a certain part there that we cannot understand. It's like beyond our reach, whatever maturity we have in bhakti. But individually, if you like to do it yourself, fine. But because we started and someone introduced it in Vrindavan, now it became like, which is good.
Yeah.
But if you cannot control your mind, you control your senses, then it becomes like only Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Amrita Mataji, and then Hans
Krishna.
Gokul Prabhu.
Much for
Mataji, you
enlightening us.
muted. Yeah, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I have two questions. One, I want to confirm. You said that Diwali is the day that Damodar Lila happened? I heard that correctly?
Yes.
Okay, and one more question. Did you say the T in SMART is for time bomb?
No.
Time bound,
could you-
Mataji. Time bound.
bound.
Time bound?
BOUND.
Yeah.
Bound.
Time bound. I'm glad I asked that question.
Yeah.
How do you
Prabhupada's
mean
books,
that?
time bound. That means that you set a goal let's say if you cannot do it for the whole month, then you can do maybe for 7 days or
Oh,
for
you said
5 days. Like Guru Maharaj, he will observe. See some devotees for the whole month, they will not take any grains or beans or lentils, like Ekadasi.
Ekadashi.
They will only take fruits or some roots or some greens. They will not eat any. So it's time bound. Time bound. Like Guru Maharaj, he will do it for 5 days.
Mm.
Last 5 days of Kartik. Yeah.
Thank you, Maharaj. Here's my obeisances. Thank you so much for this.
Haribol,
wonderful-
Kartik.
Gokul Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Answer Gokul Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All good, Krishna Prabhupada. All good,
Bo. Hare Krishna.
Charu wants to ask a question.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Yes.
Maharaj, I had a question that you were saying that we increase our vows during Kartik, but on the contrary, what happens with us usually is that because of Damodar Aartis and preaching program, we end up running more during Kartik. Sometimes 3 Damodar Aartis, and then because these are all new people, we also get very excited that it's a new house and let's go or whatever. But because of
So-
that, but you're not able to get up next morning very early. I mean, not how it should be ideally. So how
You have to be practical. As I said, something which is reachable, achievable. Yeah, that is very important. Don't take something which you are wanting to do, but it's very difficult to achieve, and then you're like punishing yourself. The vow should be something which it's reasonable that you'll be able to attain. And because of this, many late night programs, there should be like a limit where you can only attend. Maybe you cannot attend every day. Go to a congregation program. You can say like 3 times a week, and then the rest of the week you spend time with your family. It should be something like that. If you're not able to do it, like you're having difficulty the next day, and you're not be able to do your japa properly, then you have to sacrifice one to another from another. You cannot do all of these things. We're not superhuman. Unless you are empowered, then you can do the whole thing and you'll be fresh the next day. But it's very intense. Damodar month is one of the most intense month of the year when it comes to bhakti, because as Guru Maharaj says, it's a flow of mercy. Damodar month is a flow of mercy. How much you can take, how much you can accept, and be able to assimilate. If it's overflowing and you are almost not able to do it, so much stress and so much pressure, then slow down. Slow down. And Vrindavan is very difficult to slow down in the month of Kartik. Almost impossible. No. I sometimes is find some time that you are alone and just use that time specifically for your own vow or your service to Krishna. You cannot compromise that, oh yes, you want to be present in all of the programs, and then the next day you suffer. That's not good. That's not good. Susukam kartahang avyayam. This process is joyfully performed. Okay?
Thank you, Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you.
Yeah.
Blessing prayers, Maharaj, so that we can follow it nicely. The Kartik is a small.
Yeah. See you soon in
Yes, Maharaj.
December.
Yes,
We're looking
Maharaj.
forward
We're
to
looking
it.
forward, Maharaj.
Yes, yes. Any other points, Raghupati Prabhu? Any other questions?
Maharaj, there was a comment from Baleshwar Prabhu. Baleshwar
Yeah.
Prabhu. He's saying that a book by Surina Shura Maharaj, Damodar Janani, can be read together or in congregation. Just a comment.
If you can get them,
Maharaj,
if
I
it's
have the book.
available. Yeah, you have, but how about the other devotees? How you gonna photocopy it or what? Or what are you gonna do? Make it available electronic wise, maybe?
I'll find Maharaj. Last year, what I did was we had some devotees, some 7 to 10 devotees, and we just met once every single day for half an hour and reading as much as I could, and then progress from there. So basically, I was reading the book and all are listening. So that way we did for a whole month.
Sure. Continue doing it. Continue doing it.
Yeah, we did it for every whole month. Very nice book, Maharaj. It was by Maharaj. It was very, very beautifully written, the whole pastimes of Damodar Leela with very beautiful descriptions.
Any other points?
Okay, Maharaj, we just wanted to thank you for giving this perfect start to the month of Kartik. And I'm sure devotees will take advantage of the guidance that you have given us. The final point is that all the vows are very individuals. So devotees can pick up what they want to do because like you have said so many things, but they have to see according to their capacity, what can be followed throughout the month. And that will certainly help. So thank you very much, Maharaj.
Thank you very much. I was thinking again before we leave the Zoom meeting that it would be nice to have something like this collectively that we can meet also once a month, if it's possible, or have a WhatsApp group of all the disciples who live outside of India to have a meeting like this. I mean, in India already they have so many things going on, but to connect, this is like a bonding also for all of the disciples, especially if we can make it like the whole worldwide WhatsApp group, then that is better. But at least devotees in UK, UAE, Mauritius, North America, we can have even every 2 months or monthly meeting like this. We can discuss more about Guru Maharaj and his teachings, because I mentioned a few of his teachings also in this meeting. Okay.
Yes, Maharaj. It's very nice suggestion, Maharaj. This will connect all the God brothers and God sisters around the globe. So we'll certainly work on that. And maybe monthly meetings are certainly very possible. Matranath Prabhu?
Yeah, maybe like many of us have like country-wise group, like we have a UK group, like there is a UE group, US group. We can make a community and add the group on the community. So we don't need to create one more group. All the community can be added on that one only. Worldwide GKG.
Okay.
And those community can be imported on, sorry, all the groups can be imported in that community.
So can I suggest, Maharaj, Matranath Prabhu can create, if you can put us in touch with different community group leaders. I mean,
sure.
Yeah,
I
then
will
we can
send you.
create.
I will send you. I will send you their names.
Yes,
Okay.
I
With
think
with the permission of those who created the groups in each area, like Hansa Gokul Prabhu or Vishnu Hari Prabhu and Jagannath Priya Prabhu in UAE, Mauritius, and North America. With their permission, of course, would like to create this platform whereby we can have some regular communication. We can do networking, whatever is working in you. It's like I'm very happy. Many of the local areas, especially in North America, they're doing now monthly Sangha of Guru Maharaj's disciples. I know in UK you're doing it, right?
Monthly.
Monthly, yeah. Now they're doing it in Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver. They're doing it. In Mauritius, they've been doing it for a long time. I was there present. I was with them for like 10, 15 minutes. UAE also, Dubai and Abu Dhabi, they're also having a monthly Sangha of our God brothers.
New York, New Jersey also doing.
New York, New Jersey, yes, of course. I think Toronto also, they're doing it. So that is good. I'm sure Detroit as well. Okay, so we stop here now.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you very much. On behalf of all the disciples here in the UK and everywhere, thank you very much. So please bless us, Maharaj, so we can make and maintain those vows as you have
Thank you,
guided
Maharaj.
us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Jagannath,
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj.
Swearing, right? You can?